Hey folks, Sir Vainglory here, back in Crusader Kings 2, and interested to see what happens with Prince Bran of Fife, or Prince Bran of Scotland, spawn of Satan, possessed, voice of Satan, speaking in tongues. This guy's fantastic. Owes money to the Jewish moneylenders. So yeah, I want him to become king before something happens to him, and I'm only 46, so let's allow ourselves to lead armies. It's always good to lead from the front. And what else? Council, we need a court chaplain. Yep, let's make it Mael, court physician. And I think we're just going to have you research cultural tech, to be honest. Yep, we can do that. So, in Gowrie, it's going to be... Oh yeah, because you can only send your spy abroad, can't you? Fine. I think we could give out some titles, but I don't think it's really worth it, if I remember right. Yeah, we've got 3 people that don't like us and probably never going to like us. Tarla Weeb likes us well enough, even though he's a title claimant. So we'll leave that as it is. An alliance with King Pepin, Carling, King of France. Okay, we can't do anything in our laws, we've changed them reasonably recently. We could spend some tech points on construction. Have increased tax. And that would double trade value. Yeah, I think we'll go for the town infrastructure for the moment. And what else do we have? Yeah, and plot doesn't involve us. The only threat is this guy, Lutrin, who's looking for elective succession, which I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to, although I wonder what people's opinions of Bran are, if he's known to be a heretic. So, yep, we could do that, but I'm not going to. Title loss and succession, yep, I know about that. I'm not going to imprison Bran. Yeah, inheritance warding is fine, can grant commanders, yep. And my brother Charles owes me a favour. Okay, so not an awful lot to look at. We have a daughter. Not a genius, unfortunately, but never mind. We'll give her duty. That's fine. So, this is our genius, our spare, and our heir. But diplomacy has plummeted. Speaking in tongues. Bran, you need to cut that out. Oh well. Chief Brood Priest Hater. Who are you? Herivild's daughter. So this is my vassal. I think we've got auto stop plots on anyway, do we? Yes. So we'll leave that as B. Prince Charles has returned to my court. Don't start that again. We're working on claims over here. We don't have the ability to fight any wars here for a few years yet. I think we have something like 6-7 years. 835. Oh no, next year. Cool. So that's the case. Then I want you to come back over here. Fabricate in York. Okay. You got a claim in Northumberland. Well, Northumberland's mine, so forget about it. I wonder if that will change if we get a claim. You never know. Bishops seeking to kill each other, that's not very godly. I'm hoping that if we get a claim, the court will allow us, or the council rather, will allow us to attack. But if I remember correctly, yep, so my brother owes me a favour. So does Marshal Roux. Excellent. Raiders have arrived in Gowrie. And they're going to disappear. There we go. Who's leading my force at the moment? Ball, good. We don't need commanders on the flanks. Be sensible. Okay. Let's speed it up a touch. Now, in terms of my personal holdings, readers down here now. So raise the levy here, group them up, head to Northumberland, commit. Yep, my personal holdings. We still have Athol, and we have Lothian, Durham, Orkney, and Gowrie. Yes. Anyway, oh, victory. So let's stand down our levy, send our retinue back up to Gowrie. Excuse me. Now I was thinking about whether I would make them a tributary, but they're not big enough really to warrant that. It's Mercia. If they can deal with their problems and I can get down to them, they would be a target to make a tributary. A son was born to Walchus de Gowrie and Princess Helga of Bavaria. So that's my son. No. Wait a minute. Walchus de Gowrie. Is he, no. Not that wife. This wife? Yes, there he is. So he has a son. Here's a lisp. You still have a claim on Ancona. So where does Bran have claims? Or a claim? He also has a claim on Ancona. Because they had the same mother, that's right. It's all coming back to me now. It's been about a week since I played. Yeah. That's right. So Waldchus's mother was put in dungeon for adultery, and the day that she went into prison, she became pregnant with the spawn of Satan. Okay, I'm getting a bit bored. I need to find something to do. Who's this? A kinswoman. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Duty. That'll do. I like not this news. Bring me some other news. And I'm sure a message will pop up saying Prince Charles has unsecluded himself. Why does he keep secluding himself? Charles, what's your story? Paranoid, that must be what it is. So you're paranoid. You keep thinking people are out to get you. And that's why your diplomacy is 0. Secluded with courtiers from a base of 6, yep. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Orkney lately. Your steward, Charles Mup Castant in Sirthin, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county will become more prosperous. I will let Charles oversee the construction. I won't actually, because he will stay secluded. Yeah, I need to find something to do here. Anyone in court with any claims? Doesn't look like it. Ah, my wife is pregnant again. A learned Jewish man appears. Yeah, could make a good steward. An administrator. So I can claim Cumberland now. And I think that is what we will do. Declare war. De jure claim on Cumberland. You don't have any pacts, you can raise 800 men. That's fine. Declare war then. And we're allowed. We'll raise our own forces. Apart from them, stand them down. You guys march to here. And you join them. Where are you off to? Northumberland. Good. Smash. And I am fighting in war. Oh. What will focus on? Organizer, Holy Warrior, Direct Leader, Unyielding. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. Because we're unlikely to ever lead the centre when I've got somebody like Paul to try and get rid of. Okay. And they're heading into Cumberland as I thought they would. Generals has returned, fantastic. Makes me so happy. Captured somebody. And you're now heading into Westmoreland. So go with. And back into Cumberland. Who's this prisoner? 7 for prisoners. Nah, he's not worth anything. And catch them. And then back into Cumberland. Catch them again, that'll wipe them out, and we should be able to siege that down. Okay. Using your foot as leverage, you pull your sword out of the dead corpse of the last foeman to fall by your hand in the battle. All around you the men are cheering as the routing enemy soldiers flee in wild panic. Victory has been achieved in large part thanks to my heroic efforts. 100 prestige. Lovely. A son was born to me and the Queen. And he's a genius as well. What a family this is turning out to be. How about struggle for him? But I don't want any more kids, thank you very much. That's about 4 sons I think I've got now. What I wanted to do, minor titles, show commanders only. And what do I have? Well, Bran, he has to be a commander. I should have done that ages ago. Do we have any siege leaders? No. How about architects? No. Okay, forget it then. You can be a commander as well if you like. What's this? On death, your titles might pass from your realm, Prince Bran of Scotland. Why? My grandson. That's not cool. I don't think he's going to be my heir anyway. I don't think he's going to inherit. To be honest, I think that he's going to come to a sticky end before he gets a chance. Split in half. Let's give us this one. What do you have here? Is this my retinue? No. Okay. This one then. The retinue here, right? So I want to split this one in half and take this one, which is my retinue. Yep. And I will lead this myself, and we will go here. No, just them. Group them back up. Defeat at the Battle of Edinburgh. What? Whoops. That's a surprise. I blame the commander myself. See what happens when you don't pay attention. And we're almost sieged down here. Right, you get up there and deal with them. We're going to lose again. What is this army? Ah. So a second defeat. Okay, head into Athol then. Oh, Charles, bugger off. I want you to make your way down here. Oh, this siege is probably going to be done by that time. Okay. And siege is over. Offer peace. Force demands. And I have one Cumberland. So let's stand these guys down. Send the retinue back up there. Yep. Okay, so we've retaken Cumberland. Hang on a moment. We need to raise our levy. Where's the button? Where's the button? It's better. And we've captured somebody again. So, prisoners. We can ransom him for 70 gold, we'll do that. And we'll just let this guy go. Stand him down. Okay, let's come back here. I don't need you there. We don't need you there. You go in the middle. There we are. So Cumberland is mine again. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay. Right, fine. Dressed. Lacks focus. It doesn't particularly look that good. Intrigue. Or stewardship. Go for stewardship. So I'm going to hold on to Cumberland for now. I have Durham and Cumberland both. And I think we'll give them to, or one of them to Dressed when he comes of age. Building spy network still, that's good. Although I don't think we really need them in there now. So let's actually pull them out. And just scheme. I reckon you'll be good at that. Got a fair bit of money now, so let's see what we can do here. Could recruit a court physician. Do we need one? Appointed one not that long ago. Let's found the Holy Roman Empire, that would be good. I feel better now, I've lost depressed. Excellent. And to celebrate not being depressed any longer, I'm going to hold a grand tournament. Okay, being such an industrious ruler, you have not gone unnoticed by the population of Gowrie. By paying the county elders a personal visit, they would surely be inspired and the peasants would feel particularly appreciated. A small donation would also go a long way, of course. Yeah, it's time for me to visit Gowrie, since it's where I live anyway. Come on, what's happening with this tournament? Back to here. It is time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months let all show their martial brilliance. Okay. Send Dressed into hiding. Yeah, let's do it. Just because. And that reminds me, wasn't there a faction? Not a faction. Wasn't there somebody going to try and take my kingdom by force? I guess not. Oh, another learned Jewish man has appeared. He's not very learned. He's an imbecile. Asked to leave court. Go away. Prince Bran of Scotland fought his way to the 3rd place in my grand tournament. Earl Rue of Caithness's bravery won him 2nd place. And Manath Oedola has been crowned the winner. Marshal of the Hebrides. Organiser. Cool. Tournament is over. Now it's time to bask in glory. Nobody seemed to be injured. Leave that there for now. Raiders have appeared again. Go get them. How are we doing with retinue size? We're stuck still at 520. Still no claim on York. I don't have any claims at all at the moment. Steward has secluded himself. Should I switch carousing? Young Drest is full of energy and a will to get things done. Chance of becoming just. Loses conscientious and gains diligent. Now he will take that. Forgotten what I was thinking. Oh yeah. Should I go for change carousing focus? To what? I don't need... Yeah, I'm keeping it as diplomacy, I think. I don't need anything else. My zeal and religious beliefs have led me to become more respected and given me more prestige. What's Bran's opinion of me now? 8 down to 89. Because he's a heretic, we're both ambitious. Gavelkind succession. And I'm boring. Only for another couple of years, year and a half. And then he would think I'm boring. He's not a teenager, why does he think his dad's boring? Anyway, let's bring the retinue back down to Gowrie. And I think I'm going to bring this to an end here. And we'll pick it up again next part. Hopefully we'll get a claim down in York that we'll be able to advance our borders further south. Who is our Chancellor anyway? Can we change him? God, stop. Right. Oh, we could for sure. Mayor of Penrith. Yeah, we'll go for him. And fabricate claims in York. Should I boot him out? I think I will. He likes me well enough. I'm sick and tired of him secluding himself and unsecluding himself, and we have Barach, who will gather taxes for us in Gowrie. And with that, yep, we will bring it to an end here and pick up again next time. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please comment and rate the video and subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.